Texans D'Onta Foreman still upset after team protests owner Bob McNair's inmates remark. No one is saying that the NFL has a Donald Sterling-sized problem on its hands after Houston Texans owner Bob McNair insulted players by referring to them as inmates, but the look is nonetheless a bad one for a league struggling to pull the focus back onto the field. McNair triggered an emotional weekend when ESPN reported that he had remarked about inmates running the prison in a recent meeting between owners and players to discuss converting national anthem demonstrations about social injustice into action. Players were furious when the comment came to light. Some players considered a walkout Friday, and wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins left the facility. Although most were talked into returning by coaches, Hopkins's absence was directly related to McNair's comment. McNair attempted to apologize and clarify his remarks to players Saturday, but reports indicated they were only angrier and, as they prepared for the game in Seattle, they met to decide how to protest. Ultimately, all but about 10 Texans players chose to kneel and link arms during the national anthem. The protest was overshadowed by one of the best games of the year, a loss to the Seahawks, by the time players were being interviewed. "I'm still upset," Texans rookie running back D'Onta Foreman, who had also walked out of practice Friday, told the Houston Chronicle. "I still feel like some things shouldn't be said, but you got to deal with it. I was upset. I feel like my family that's been supporting the Texans since they started the franchise and me growing up watching this franchise, a comment like that is definitely going to hit home with me. I have a daughter. Even though she's young, that's something you got to stand on morals and principles. I was brought up like that. You have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. I want to be here. I love my teammates." Foreman had no carries Sunday, but neither he nor Coach Bill O'Brien said that was related to Foreman's action Friday, and O'Brien said he supported the decision to kneel 100%. In a Pro Football Talk interview that preceded McNair's apology Saturday, tackle Wayne Brown recalled that McNair had addressed the team after Barack Obama was elected president in 2008. "He was visibly upset about it," Brown said. He said, "I know a lot of y'all are happy right now, but it's not the outcome that some of us were looking for. That was very shocking to me." According to Brown, McNair also spoke with players after private, racist comments by Sterling came to light in 2014 and forced him to sell the Los Angeles Clippers. "The message was more to be careful who you have private conversations with, because things that you think are confidential can spread like wildfire," Brown said. "In my mind, it would probably have been better if he said don't be a racist instead of be a racist in private and make sure it doesn't get out." Brown added that McNair was unsupportive last season when he raised a fist during the national anthem. "There was no backing of my character as a man, as a leader or a player," Brown said. "There was nothing said by McNair or the organization to back me at all. They just kind of sent me to the wolves." Read more from the Post. Bob McNair, other NFL owners show that their true intent is controlling black athletes. Do not confuse Cam Newton with Debbie Downer. Game 5 of the World Series wasn't the best ever, but it was an instant classic. Astros fan rips home run ball from another fan's hand, throws it onto the field. Redskins limp to season's midpoint after a predictable loss and mounting